everyone, welcome back to the Living in Hampton Roads channel. If you're considering a move to coastal Virginia, today we're taking a deep dive into beautiful Chesapeake. We're going to cover the population, housing markets, neighborhoods, schools, the food and brewery scene, plus all the best things to do outdoors. So whether you're relocating here for work, family, or just looking for a lifestyle change, by the end of this video, you'll have a really good feel for what it's like to live here. So let's get started. Chesapeake is part of the Hampton Roads metro area, and it's actually one of the largest cities in Virginia, both in land and population. Right now, it's home to around 255,000 people, making it the second largest city in the state after Virginia Beach. Now, Chesapeake does cover a lot of land, and while parts will feel suburban with shopping centers and busy neighborhoods, other parts will feel more rural, almost country-like. So depending on what lifestyle you're after, there's a corner of Chesapeake that probably matches it. Now, let's talk about real estate because I know that's on a lot of people's minds. The median home price in Chesapeake right now is sitting right around $430,000. That number will change depending on where you look. And you will find some townhomes and condos, or in some smaller homes that can be closer to the $250,000 to $300,000 range. While you'll also find larger waterfront or luxury homes, which can climb into the $1 million range. The average days on the market right now is running right around 30 days in Chesapeake. Now, the market here has been steadily appreciating. Homes tend to hold their value, partly because there's a consistent demand from families, military relocations, and people moving in from neighboring cities. And compared to Virginia Beach and Chesapeake, you do get a little bit more house and a little bit more land for your money. Now, one thing to keep in mind, Chesapeake is large, so commute times can vary quite a bit, depending on where you live. And if you're working in Norfolk or in a military installation, you'll definitely want to pay attention to which part of Chesapeake makes the most sense for your daily drive. Now let's take a look at 3 homes that recently sold in Chesapeake at 3 different price points. The first home is located in the historic South Norfolk neighborhood in Chesapeake. This cute 864 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1-bath home was on the market for 49 days and sold for $240,000. This home recently was updated with a new roof, renovated bathroom, and new flooring throughout. Our next home is a beautiful 2,166 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that sold for $430,000 after only 7 days on the market. This large, open-concept home is in the Greenbrier neighborhood of Chesapeake and is close to restaurants and shopping. And our last home is this gorgeous 3,746 square foot home that's located in the Emerald Forest community. This beautiful waterfront home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths with a backyard oasis, which features a beautiful saltwater pool. This home was on the market for 32 days and sold for $894,900. Now, neighborhoods in Chesapeake, they each have their own vibe. Great Bridge is one of the more established areas and is really popular with families. It's got a strong community, excellent schools, and a nice mix of homes, some with waterfront access. And in Greenbrier, that's where you'll find one of the main commercial hubs, where there's lots of shopping, restaurants, and quick highway access, so it's super convenient for commuting. And then out in the Western Branch area, it's definitely quieter, more suburban, and it appeals to families who want larger yards and less hustle and bustle. And then South Norfolk, on the other hand, is one of the older areas. It's gone through revitalization and has some historic charm. It's also closer to downtown Norfolk if that's where you spend a lot of your time. And then you have the Hickory area, which is a little more upscale in many areas with larger homes and in some cases beautiful waterfront properties. So the point is, Chesapeake has lots of options. So whether you want suburban convenience, rural space, or something more historic, you'll find it here. Now, schools are often one of the biggest deciding factors for families. Chesapeake public schools are generally considered some of the strongest in Hampton Roads. And beyond the public schools, there are private and parochial options as well. For higher education, Tidewater Community College, or TCC as we call it, also has a campus here. Now, one thing to remember is that school ratings can vary from neighborhood to neighborhood. If schools are important to you, make sure that you check boundary maps before you buy or rent. The Chesapeake Public School Division has 48 schools and centers total, with 7 being high schools. We have Indian River, Great Bridge, Grassfield, Hickory, Oscar Smith, Deep Creek, and Western Branch high schools. Enrollment is about 40,600 students, and that's from pre-K through 12th grade. Chesapeake Public Schools also offers several specialized academies and advanced education programs, which include the Governor's STEM Academy, the Science and Medicine Academy, the International Baccalaureate Program, and Smith Tech School of Computer Science. Now, let's get to the fun stuff, food and breweries. Chesapeake's dining scene has really grown in recent years. For breakfast, locals love the Egg Bistro. And if you're craving seafood, Wicker's Crab Pot is a must. And for a nice dinner out, the Butcher's Son is one of our local favorites. There's also a wide variety of international spots that are sprinkled throughout the city, everything from Thai to Caribbean. And on the brewery side, Chesapeake has jumped on the craft beer wave. Big Ugly Brewery is a fan favorite with a great atmosphere. The Garage Brewery is another spot that feels very community-oriented. And then Wasserhund Brewing brings a German twist with beer and food. And Studley Brewing, it pairs craft beers with artisan pizzas. And these places are more than just breweries. They've really become social hubs here in Chesapeake, with events, food trucks, and outdoor spaces where you can hang out with friends or family. It's really a great place to go. And if you love the outdoors, Chesapeake delivers. The city is home to the Chesapeake Arboretum, which is over 50 acres of trails and gardens. It's perfect for a quiet walk through nature. And for a bigger adventure, there's Northwest River Park and Campground. You can camp, fish, rent boats, and spend a whole weekend there. And of course, the Great Dismal Swamp National Wildlife Refuge. It's partly located in Chesapeake. It's an enormous natural area with hiking, biking, canoeing, and tons of wildlife. It feels like you stepped into another world. And on top of that, Chesapeake has more than 20 miles of waterways. So if you're into kayaking, paddleboarding, or fishing, there's no shortage of spots to explore. And for shopping and entertainment, Greenbrier Mall and all its surrounding retail centers give you plenty of options. And the city loves to host local festivals, markets, and community events throughout the year. So, what are the pros and cons of living here? On the plus side, Chesapeake offers more space than you'll find in Virginia Beach or Norfolk. The schools are strong, the neighborhoods are family-friendly, and you have easy access to both city amenities and incredible natural areas. The trade-offs? Traffic. Traffic can be an issue depending on where you live, especially if you're commuting to Norfolk. Now, some neighborhoods are newer and they're still building out their amenities. And in certain parts of the city, especially if you live near a waterway, you'll have to factor in the need for flood insurance and those costs. But overall, Chesapeake is ideal for families who want a suburban feel with good schools, or for anyone who loves outdoor recreation but still wants to be close to the city. So that's Chesapeake in a nutshell. It's a city that's growing, diverse, and offers a lifestyle that's hard to beat. And if you're looking for balance, you get solid housing options, great schools, a growing food and brewery scene, and access to nature that makes weekend adventures super easy. If you're thinking of moving here, my advice is to spend some time in different neighborhoods. Drive them during rush hour, talk to locals, and of course, pay close attention to the schools and commute times. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into cities around Hampton Roads. And drop a comment below with any questions and let me know if you'd like me to dedicate a video on a specific Chesapeake neighborhood. Now, our next city in the series is going to be Portsmouth, so tune in to learn everything there is to know about living in Portsmouth, Virginia. And if you're moving into the Hampton Roads area, or if you're already here and are looking to purchase a new home, please scan that QR code on the screen and schedule a virtual call with me, or feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the comment. And until the next time, I'll see you around Hampton Roads. Thanks for stopping by.